Hello and welcome to Interactive CAD and Tech. Today I'm going to be going through the second part of my structural bridge series. So this one is how to do the cross members. If you haven't got up to this point yet, modeling wise, please click the link and go back to my first video, which will get you to the point where you've got the first leg of the structural bridge designed. So just to take it from there, if I click the 3D sketch from the first video and unhide it, the first thing I'm going to do is mirror this leg because I've mirrored everything around the center point of the sketch. So if I go to features and then go to mirror, I'm going to mirror the bodies of this leg. Just highlight them all, and then the plane will be the right plane if you've modeled it the same as me in the first video. So now, as you can see, it lines up perfectly with the other half of my 3D sketch. So I'll tick that. So now I've got both legs. I need to do the cross beams. So to do that, I'm going to go back to weldments and I'm going to go to structural member. I'm going to select a BSI standard, RSA angle, and the RSA angle size I'm going to use is 75 by 50 by 6. So the first group I'm going to select is just the top beam, and at the minute it's in the wrong orientation. So what I'm going to do is rotate it 270 and mirror the profile. So the long 75mm part of the RSA angle is facing down, and the shorter one's facing outwards. So now I'm going to click New Group and select the bottom line, and I'm going to do the same again because it's in the wrong orientation. I need a mirror image of this structural beam. So what I'm going to do is mirror profile and rotate it 90 degrees. And hopefully that should get. Oh, sorry, that's wrong. So it's 270. So the 75mm part of the L beam's facing up and the shorter part's facing out. So I'll tick that. So now I'm just going to quickly do a section view. So if I go up to here and go section view, and I'm going to change it to the right plane, section view. So all I can see is this leg and the two beams, and I'm going to do a sketch on this plane. Not on this plane, sorry, on this surface of the I-beam. And I know it's poking through, but we'll deal with that in a minute. So in this sketch, just go normal to that face. I am going to draw two boxes, and these will be the plates for welding these struts on. So the sizes I'm going to do are 150 by 140, and I'm going to do it 10mm from the edge, and I'm going to do it 40mm from this intersection point here. I'm going to do the same down here. So just to speed things up, I'm going to do equals and equals there. So the box is the same size. And so it's in line as well. I'm going to click that line and that line. I'm keeping my finger on control. And I'm going to go collinear. So now this box is equal to this box and it's also in line. But I'm just going to do a dimension from the intersection point again, 40mm. So now that's the two plates fully defined. I'm going to do from the center point of the box a construction line. Do the same on both. Oops, that's not in the center. Midpoint, do another construction line, and I'm going to do two circles in each. So this is for the bolt holes. I'm going to do 22mm in diameter and 30mm from the edge of the plate. Do the same down here. And I'm going to just keep my finger on control. Once I've put that last dim in, I'm going to keep my finger on control, highlight all the circles, and because this one's already got a diameter on, I'm just going to click equals, so they're all the same diameter. So from there, I'm just going to exit the sketch. I'm going to extrude, go to features, extrude these plates 10mm. I'm not going to merge the result, keep that unticked. So now from here, I'm going to mirror these plates around the bridge. So I'm going to get rid of my section view, select my boss extrude, go to mirror, bodies, and select the 2 plates. So I'll mirror it around the right plane first, so it goes to the other side, as you can see that. And then I'm going to trim these plates back. So go back to weldments and go to trim extend. So the bodies I want to trim are the 2 struts, and the plane and the trimming bodies I want to select are, sorry, the faces I want to select are there. So I can't do both at once. Oh yeah, I should be able to actually, yeah. So if I select the 4 faces of the plates and select what parts of the strut I want to keep, so I don't want to keep that back edge. So I'll just click, so I'm just clicking on this body to make it discarded, left click, keep, discard, discard. So now I'll tick that. So now I have my cross members with the plates to weld on. So just to get this uniformly across, design across, I'm going to mirror my bodies here. So if I go back to features, mirror the bodies to mirror are the 4 plates and the 2 cross beams. And same again, because we've started with the center point of the 3D sketch, I can just very easily select the top plane and it mirrors it across. So now we're starting to get a structural bridge, and it seems to be coming together. So now I'm going to do some reinforcement struts. So to do that, I'm going to draw a sketch on this. So this is a 2D sketch, not a 3D sketch, on this face. I don't know why it does that and spins it around. So now, as you can see, I've just realised there I've made a mistake. So I've put a weld gap of 20mm in on my trim. So I'll just quickly exit that and get rid of the weld gap so it's flush. Sorry about that. So now I'm going to go sketch again on the right, on this face. I'm going to draw a sketch. So I'm going to start with some construction lines. So from the center of the beams, that's a construction line, and I'm going to draw from the point here, which is the start just after the bend of the RSA angle. I'm going to do a line there and just make sure there, and to the center point. So I know this doesn't look very good at the minute, but it will. So if I go, so the best way to do, if you're watching the first video, I parametrically modeled this with equations. So if you change the height of your 3D sketch, it all changes with your size changes, and it all parametrically changes. So what I'm going to do is something similar here. So I'm going to draw a smart dimension from that point to the center line, and it should come up, which it has done. Would you like to make this dimension driven? So I'll click that. And now I'm going to do from here, that point to the first line is 500 at the minute. So I'm going to put equals in. My driven dimension divided by 4. Tick it. And then I'm going to do the same here. My driven dimension divided by, oh, sorry, I didn't put equals in, equals driven dimension divided by 2, and same for here, from there to there, oh, sorry, tick that, driven dimension divided by 2. So I've got equals, so now I'm going to come out of that. So now you have your sketch, well, half your sketch for your support members going across. I'm going to go back up to structural members, BSI, RSA angle 40 by 40 by 5. So let's click. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a weld gap of 20mm. So now those beams are separated by 20mm on both sides. Don't worry about it sticking through. So now I'm going to go to trim entities. I'm going to select the bodies I want to trim. I'm going to untick allow extension because it makes everything go a little bit nuts, and I'm going to select the faces I want to trim with. So what I've done is select the plate, the top face of the beam, and the bottom face of the bottom beam. So now from there it's asking me what I want to keep and discard. So I don't want to keep this little bit sticking out the edge. And then if you move it round, it makes it pretty clear. I want to keep that, discard, discard, keep. I want to discard this bit sticking out here. Discard, keep, discard, discard, keep. And then same again if I just zoom in around here. I want to discard that bit. I don't want to keep the bit sticking out there, so just press discard and tick that. So now I think you can guess what the next step is. So now we've got our cross members our support struts for our cross members put in. I need to mirror it twice. So what I'll do is I'll go to features and then go back to mirror and select the bodies I want to mirror. And then the plane I want to mirror it around is the right plane again. And then I'll mirror it across as well. So now if I go back to features and mirror and then select the bodies I want to mirror, and then just the plane I want to do is the top plane. So now the structural bridge is coming along very nicely. So let's hide that sketch. And save that. So now that was part 2 of my structural bridge video. So after that, for the part 3 next week, I will do show you how to do the cross beams and cross members. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.